Okay, perfect. We are live. What's up, Chels? How you doing, dude?
What's up?
I want you to introduce yourself real quickly, who you are, where you're from, how we even know each other. Dive into it.
My name is Chelsey. I am 24 years old from Salinas, California. I met Mario back in 2014, 2013. I don't remember high school, freshman year of high school. Kind of lost touch, obviously. And then, yeah, he hit me with, "Hey, let me be your coach." And I was like, "Mm." But I went ahead and he started coaching me a couple years ago, and here I am.
So that's awesome. I love that you bring that up because I mean for the anybody watching this, Chelsey was one of my first clients back when I started coaching 3 years ago, I think over 3 years now. You were one of the first
Four
person
years
that
almost.
really, yeah, almost 4 years. It's crazy how fast time goes by. But you were one of the first people that I started coaching, and it was a good experience because you dove right into it. You knew it wasn't going to be easy. I was just starting off too, so I didn't have much social proof. You just decided to trust me. You decided to go through it, and now where are you on your journey?
I feel like I'm to the point where I can completely not be on my own. I do need some guidance. Obviously, there's questions here and there that I come to you and like say, "Hey, am I doing this right?" Obviously, no one's perfect. But I feel like I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. I feel like I've done so much already for myself from what you've taught me, from what I've got from other people, just sharing knowledge, especially like being in like groups on Zoom. Like that was so helpful over the past years, just joining people like that. But I feel pretty good and confident where I'm at right now. Like it's something that I see myself still progressing. I don't feel like I'm going to be here any longer because I'm not where I want to be yet.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're never where we want to be, and that's the best part. It's like you never truly finish. But when you did start with me, I mean, where were you on your journey? How much did you weigh? Where was your mindset? Where were you spiritually?
About almost 270 pounds. I'm at 191. This morning I weighed myself. But I'm at 191 right now. I feel like when I started, I was at the worst place I've ever been. Like I was like, holy crap, like what am I doing with my life? Like this is not who I want to be. And I kind of just took those steps for myself. I was so freaking scared. As you can ask Mario, I was freaking terrified. I was even crying about pizza. I remember sitting with a piece of pizza. He was like, dude, I had a whole box. I was like, oh my God. So it was just like really bad. I was like always crying myself to sleep. I was always questioning myself. Like just like very depressed and that it took over my life a lot. And it got to a point where I was like, that's it. I'm done of living like this. The only way to change is for myself. And yeah, I started doing it for myself. And little by little, I think it wasn't until like a couple months in when I started seeing progress, that's when I just got like hungry for it. I was like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. And even if I there's an obstacle in my life where I can't keep going or health wise, like there's always something little like especially mental health is a big thing because that is what made me who I am. Like I didn't realize how big mental health was back then. And then when I learned how I can control my emotions and like kind of cater to myself and listen to my own needs over the past few years, like that made me feel like that was a big accomplishment. Like just so many changes in life. Not just me, but everyone goes to different things at like at their point in life. But yeah, I feel like that was really big for me when I started. And then till now, I feel like I look back and I was like, wow, she was so naive. She was so young. Like little did she know everything was out there. So
That's
that's how I
massive.
feel about that. Yeah,
That's
it's very massive.
that is a lot of weight to lose in the time that you've lost it. That wasn't an easy thing. And I think one big thing that I've preached with you, I preach with all my clients is that if you're gonna do this, there needs to be an identity shift. You don't just lose
Mhm.
80 pounds. You don't just go from being Chelsey at, 270 to being Chelsey at 190, like, and then still be the same person. Like, obviously, you have to become a completely different person. And you just mentioned everything, how you were feeling, where you were at, you were crying yourself to sleep. I think that's a lot of what people don't see. They people don't see how much it really hurt, how hard it was when you were there. But people do see the
Mhm.
results. They do see like, wow, you look great. You're in the gym. How are you so motivated? Like if it's always rainbow
Mhm.
and sunshines, but you
Not.
understand what it actually took and what it required for you to become a different person.
Oh yeah, especially I feel like even till this day, maybe like a week ago, I was crying just because, well, for one, I'm a woman and I'm hormonal, of course, but we're very into our emotions. But I was also kind of upset about myself and my body image, which is body dysmorphia. It's normal. I mean, we all have that. I mean, no one's perfect, you know? And I feel like it's a really big thing because I was crying and upset because I was like, how can I have been training for this long and not be where I want to be? But it's not even that anymore. It's more of the fact I didn't just do straight cardio and lose all the weight. You know, I did it the way that I felt was best for me. I gained my muscle, I toned my body, and like I look at my body now and I changed my diet the past couple months, and I'm very more like very much toned than I was 2 months ago. Like, and I didn't realize it. And I was crying and I was like, Chelsey, look at your body from 2 months ago to now. Like, look at the difference that you are. Not even just that, but like mental health was, like I said again, I'm so much happier than I was a couple months ago. Like, and that's just a big thing. Like, it just, yeah, you're not going to be where you're at. I'm sure you go through this too, where you have times in your life where you're like, I'm not where I want to be yet. But then you also change your ways and you get to where you want to be. And I feel like that's a big
100%.
thing. You just,
It's the
yeah.
whole proud but never satisfied. It's you have to be you have to understand, give yourself some grace, but never get too comfortable, understanding that there's always a little bit more to chase.
Yeah.
With what you have achieved, how do you feel now? Now that we have a clear idea of how you were feeling before, we worked together for about 2 years. You've been on your own ever since. How do you feel? What have you achieved? And how do you feel being on your own now compared to, before you were on your own?
Mm, I mean, I feel like when I was with you, I still have this backbone with you. I can reach out to you whenever I can. Like, that's a really big thing because there's some trainers that I see that like, oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm like, oh, that's kind of sad. Like, what kind of trainer do you have? Go to this guy, go to Mario and Jose and them. But it's kind of sad that people are like that. But I feel like I always had this backbone with you where like I can always just fall back and be like, hey, look, I'm feeling this way. And you always just give me, even when you're feeling down, you still give me words of affirmation and like keep pushing me. And it's not even about motivation anymore. I just feel like it's more about discipline. Like that's a big part is being disciplined in your life. And that's what changed me from being back then where I was disciplined then, I can be disciplined now, you know, and it all starts with you. Like you choose what to think in the morning, you choose what to do the first thing in the morning, you know, that's a big thing for me too. Like, okay, yes, we have our days, we just want to lay in bed and like sleep, but no, you just got to get up and do it and you feel so much better after. So that's kind of how I feel back then and now, where I'm bringing that part back into my life again. And I started applying everything. We're like, Chelsey, you're going to have your lazy days. Do it on a day off. Don't do it when you have shit to do. Get your shit done and get out of the way and then rest, you know? So I feel like that's a big thing. But yeah, I just feel like I feel pretty good. I mean, it's been a long journey, obviously hard, but long.
Yeah, and it's still not over yet. Like you're still just getting started, which is, awesome to see. Like your story is incredible too, because in the process, you've been able to motivate so much other people through you just being you, through your journey, through not even like intentionally trying to. It's just like by you being you and becoming a better version of yourself, you've managed to inspire other people and have people hitting you up for help or people hitting you up for to just let you know that you inspired them, your stories inspired them, and that's massive because you're paying it forward. So I love to hear that you've been helping other people, whether it's just for motivation, whether it's just understanding and knowing enough to be able to educate them. Like that's massive, and that
Mhm.
makes me so happy because I mean we say it all the time. Like our goal isn't just to get you to look and feel good, it's to teach you how
Mhm.
to keep these results. It's like you have to understand why you're doing something and how to do it in order for you to keep these results. Because if you just get a meal plan and a training program and you're on your fitness journey with training wheels, the moment you don't have a coach anymore, so you're back to square one. You don't know what to do. Versus and at your point right now, you're manipulating your food, you're making adjustments, you're switching things around. You're like, hey, this is what I feel best. And you make those decisions because you understand what you're doing. Like, and you don't have to, know all the deepest scientists and all the research and stuff. It's like you just need a fine understanding of things. And then if you want to study more and dive in deeper, you 100% can. So I think people get
Mhm.
scared that they feel like they have to know everything. But it's like you don't. You just have to know a little bit more, and then you keep on educating yourselves. But we've always taken a lot of pride in one, educating, actually teaching you why you're doing something. And then two, like you mentioned, you can always hit us up still. It's not like, oh, you're done working with us, bye. It's you're still a part of our team. You still trusted us with your health and fitness. So we're always going to be incredibly grateful for that.
Oh yeah, and I appreciate you guys so much. Like you guys don't even understand. Like I still talk about you guys till this day. I'm like, go with Mario, go with them, go support them because they're actually helping. Because I mean, I'm kind of like your little guinea pig at the time, you know. I've proven you wrong. I was like, oh shoot, I lost what, 70 pounds?
That's
Almost 80
crazy.
pounds. 80
That's
pounds. Yeah.
insane.
I mean, I'm to the point where it's like, I'm so proud of myself for that. Yes, I don't like the skin that I have, but that's normal. Like, that's just a part of me learning to love myself. Like, that's a really big thing. Like, if I had the money, yes, let's go take it off right now. But no, I'm still working towards that, you know? Like, I'm making that fat and I'm still turning it into muscle. And that's a big thing for me because I still have a long ways to go, which I know what I have to do, but life is a little hard sometimes. So be patient with yourself. But yeah, I'm so grateful, honestly.
I always try to put it into perspective, like 70, 80 pounds. That's a lot of weight. That's almost two 45-pound plates at the gym. Like if you've ever picked up two 45-pound plates at the gym, that's 90 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Like that shit's heavy. And people don't realize
Yeah.
like you were carrying that every single day that you woke up to the moment you went to bed, and now you don't have to walk around with that. You feel lighter, you
Mhm.
feel better mentally, physically, spiritually. So it's dope to see. I think the only question I have for you is, would you recommend this to a friend who might need support on their fitness journey?
Oh yeah, I feel like even if they're already on their fitness journey, I feel like it's still good to tap in with a coach. Or if you're barely even starting, I feel like I remember when I was starting, I was so eager to learn, but I didn't know who to go to that I trusted. Obviously, you can find all these influencers online. Doesn't mean you're getting the correct information if you don't know your research. But then again, if you're willing to go with someone who you're familiar with and trusted with, like I went with you, I feel like it's like the best thing you can do for yourself because you're getting that step closer just to achieve your goals, So I would definitely recommend. I've recommended a couple people already before. I mean, they're just a little scared, of course. I get it. It's normal. It is what it is. But yes, I would highly recommend this.
I appreciate you, Chelsea. Well, I know you got to take off right now. I know you got things to do. Do you want to plug in your Instagram or anything in case anybody wants to reach out to you for whatever reason? In case anybody's feeling
Oh, yeah.
stuck or in the position that you might have been in 3 years ago.
Oh yeah. My Instagram is at Chelsea. Do I just put in the chat or what do I do?
You can put in the chat.
Just the chat. I'll link it right there if I can. What is my Instagram?
I'm not too sure.
I've had it for so many years. I never changed it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So yeah, it's at Chelsey _. I haven't really been posting lately, which my goal is to get a tripod, like I've been saying for years. I've been telling you, so I can start recording. I have some videos recorded already, but it's just more of the editing part. So I'm getting more comfortable with that. But yeah,
All the
soon,
time.
Mario, soon.
Step by,
I
it's
know.
just baby steps, steps in the right direction. But thank you so much, Chelsea. Enjoy the rest of the day. Anybody watching, thank you so much. You can hit me up on Instagram. You can hit up Chelsea if you have any questions. She'll always be honest about her experience working with me. And if she feels like you should join the program and, start your transformation. So thank you again, Chelsea.
Of course, thank you.